Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin have a spot on Pete Davidson's Staten Island Ferry whenever they're ready. On Friday, January 31, Davidson, 31, stopped by Today to discuss his new animated comedy, Dog Man. During the interview, Guthrie, 53, brought up the decommissioned Ferry Davidson and his former Saturday Night Live co-star Colin Jost purchased in 2022 for $280,000. You and Colin Jost famously have purchased the Staten Island Ferry, Guthrie reminded viewers. Yes, Davidson confirmed. Guthrie then called upon the show's producers to roll a clip of something that happened on our show last week, featuring Jost, 42, and his wife Scarlett Johansson. The King of Staten Island actor, who is also a native of the borough, watched as the Fly Me to the Moon actress, 40, and her husband jokingly pleaded with viewers to help them pay for the investment. Pete Davidson reveals why his first major fashion purchase is a reminder of how stupid I was. If anybody out there would like to start a GoFundMe for the Staten Island Ferry, please be my guest, Johansson said in last week's Today clip while standing next to her spouse. She continued, I don't know if I'm speaking for the Staten Island Ferry or against it, to help our family. As Davidson watched, he quipped, "Aw, that is horrible PR for the ferry." What is happening on the ferry? An intrigued Guthrie asked once the video was done. The Bodies star assured her that me and Colin talk all the time before clearing things up. Pete Davidson reveals how much he made on Saturday Night Live and what he bought with his first paycheck. We have a lot of ideas, he explained. They're actually pretty close to bringing the ideas to fruition. It's just that people don't understand. It's a giant boat that holds 5,000 people. Guthrie then asked her guest if she and Melvin, 45, would be able to do a Today Show broadcast on the ferry. You can do that anytime. Anytime you guys want to come aboard, Davidson said. During a June 2023 episode of the Family Trips with the Myers Brothers podcast, Davidson told hosts Seth and Josh Myers that he and Jost were in the hole for the purchase, adding, "It's actually funny that this will be a lifelong problem for me and Colin." He said their plan was to have a restaurant, a concert venue, a movie theater, and hotel rooms on the boat. The following year, Jost spoke exclusively to PA about the purchase, calling it the dumbest idea. "It is absolutely the dumbest and least thought-through purchase I've ever made in my life," he said in September 2024. The comedian shared that the ferry's engines weren't operable and it would require a lot of people to move it. Earlier in the conversation, Jost told PEPL he justified buying the ferry at the time thinking it was a very good price per square foot in New York. Dog Man is now in theaters.